Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Today we're going to do a little bit of spying on divine masculines. So this will be a quick check-in with what is going on with the DMs in the energetic realm, in their 3D life, and we'll get some outcome cards as well of what is the best possible outcome of what's happening or why is it happening the way it is. What kind of benefit, what kind of positive impact is being played out. At the end, I'll put some cards. We'll do the cards between DM and DF, both ways. And I will start with an oracle card and I'll pull an oracle card for divine feminines watching first. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's keep the oracle cards even when we're not doing divine feminine read. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your week is going well. Mine is pretty intense. Preparing for a dance show on Friday. I will have my billboard in Times Square for Mindful Bamboo website and my services. So yeah, I'll try to record a video. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be there. So I'm going to Times Square at the time when my billboard is supposed to be up to see it. That should be exciting, especially because we've been working on, we've been moving to that and doing the negotiations, picking the poster itself, the billboard design for a while. So yeah, I'm pretty excited that it's finally happening. It's like milestone reached, So divine feminines, your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. Yeah, so this is your connection with the source, connection with your guides. It's so important. Not only for reaching new horizons, it is essential for that, for sure, but also to bring you back to your heart space, to your home, to who you are, right? This is like reestablishing that safe space and also loving space, to create that space for yourself. This is what the connection to source is important about. It's important to remember that and to turn to that when you need to. And at 43 actually comes down to 7, which is about spiritual path anyway. Guides you home to the stars, yeah. And of course, this is about remembering who you are as a multi-dimensional being, what kind of gifts and tasks you have, your history from previous lifetimes and your experience, all of those things. What do we have for divine masculines? That's too many. Okay, thank you. Number 16, which is also a 7. How can this be a wonderful win-win-win? Yeah, so divine masculines are faced with some difficult choices at this time. They want to make it a win-win-win. But a lot of times in our life, it's not an obvious, there is no obvious choice of how can it be a win-win-win for all the parties involved. And I keep giving examples where sometimes it may seem like not so good of an outcome for one of the participants, but it actually is. Because the trick is to keep it honest and authentic. And as soon as it starts being people-pleasing and not wanting to hurt someone's feelings, there is no win-win. And it's not even a win for the other person. If you're thinking that you're making them happy by sticking to the unhealthy situation or giving them what they want, it's not really, because the situation is not authentic. It's not prompt for longevity, for long term, because at some point it's still gonna break, right? But this way you're almost like wasting another person's time on this, because they think that everything's hunky-dory, everything's great. But actually it's not, and you know it, right? There is that responsibility too. So yeah, let's see what we have with tarot now. What's going on with divine masculines? I have my Dreaming Way tarot today. Decided to stick with that. Brought my holographic cards for clarification. So let's see what's going on with divine masculines in the energetic realm. What's the energy like? Okay. I need to keep reminding myself about the candles. 10 of Cups, look at that. Yesterday was in the reverse, if you remember. But we'll pull a clarifier again to see what made this transformation. What do we have in 3D space? What's going on in the physical for divine masculine? What kind of actions are they taking? What is happening around them? Seven of Swords. Yeah, so it's that people-pleasing mentality, by the way. That's what Seven of Swords is. And what is the outcome of this time, of this energy? What is the best possible outcome that can be reached, that is available to divine masculines from these current energies, from the lessons that they're taking? Okay, we have Five of Swords and the Hangman. All right, interesting story. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, public victory. Yay! So to me, it tells that the win-win-win that the divine masculines are looking for, when it's reached, it's actually gonna be obvious. So it's not like one of those wins that, yeah, I feel good about myself, or like maybe in 3 years from now, people are actually gonna know what I've been up to. But for now, it's with me. No, it's not one of those. It's actually something that will quickly be changing the perception of divine masculine in the world among other people. And they will include friends and family, colleagues, I don't know, followers on social media, and also some strangers as well. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. Let's clarify Ten of Cups for the energetic realm. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it actually makes sense. That's how it got transformed, the drop of the burden. Please clarify Seven of Swords for the 3D space for divine masculines. Pair of Cups. Yes, karmic situation is involved. You guessed it right. And for the outcome, please clarify the Hangman and Five of Swords. Queen of Cups. Love it. Okay, bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. So, let's see. For the energetic realm, we have Ten of Cups clarified by Ten of Wands. So yes, the transformation from the cups being something miraculous, something that divine masculines are daydreaming about, the emotional fulfillment, remember, it is directly connected with transforming it into something real, at least energetically, switching that energy or turning it up or raising the vibration. It's directly connected with dropping the burdens. And I'm living some stories in the past, some stories of disappointment and personal failure, whatever it is for DM, that made them feel a little bit disenchanted with the whole idea of happily ever after, building a happy family, being happy with other people around. This is kind of like a lot of stories about the inner child, and childhood stories are connected to this as well. The burdens connected with those kind of stories. So it goes really far deep into the childhood. Today, I specifically saw with this kind of juxtaposition of an adult and a child. For the masculine is kind of a pair, and for the feminine, I could definitely see immediately this connection to childhood memories and to inner child, right? And those burdens usually do linger with us, whether we realize it or not. So divine masculines are starting to energetically let go of those old memories. So a lot of it happens, I'm getting subconsciously, or like through vegetative nervous system. It happens as they process some information during sleep phases. It happens, of course, through telepathic communication with divine feminines, right? And even through the downloads they're getting from their guides. So a lot of times they don't necessarily acknowledge that consciously, but it still impacts them and their nervous system and their psyche, their perception. There is still an impact. So it happens kind of in a subtle but very confident manner, I would say, that they are being transformed in terms of their energy and their mindset. For the 3D space, we have Seven of Swords clarified by Three of Cups. Yeah, so there is some people pleasing at the moment. It is connected with trying to please the karmic. You see, like when the three people are there, it's like three wills, right? Or like three people trying to make it work in a love story, right? There's somebody extra there. That's the whole idea of the third party. That, like, the idea that it's not really supposed to be there, you know, when we're talking about relationships. And this specifically brings us back to the one of our usual storylines for twin flames, the divine masculine trying to establish productive relationship with divine feminine and with the karmic partner. If they don't have a partner, the karmic situation could be their job, it could be connection to their parents, it could be taking care of a child if they have shared custody, for example, with their ex. It can be financial troubles, all kinds of things, really. I'm gonna stick with relationship because this is the most, and I'm getting that the majority of cases will have to do with a karmic partner, with a person, right? And this is divine masculine is trying to have everybody happy. They're trying to make peace with divine feminine. They realize they're important to them in their life, no matter what kind of, they want actually more of them in their life, more of that communication, like just having more of that time and space together. And at the same time, they realize they need to stick around in the karmic situation, and they want to make sure at the moment they're not ready to leave. They realize that, so they kind of need to make peace with what's there and sort of follow along with the feminine, with the karmic feminine energy, to make sure that there is no hustle and there is no, what's the word? That the karmic partner doesn't suspect anything, like trying to kind of keep things balanced and on the down low, sort of what their long-term plans may be, or the thought itself that they're not in a place where they want to be, right? They still want to win more time for themselves. That's the win-win-win that they are seeing. That's the win part that they see for themselves. They're winning more time for themselves, trying to keep peace with everyone, with everything, and they realize that they need more time to think it through and to plan their strategy. The best possible outcome. Yeah, we have the Hangman and the Five of Swords, but what I'm getting here is the Hangman. In this case, it's about releasing yourself from the divine masculine, releasing themselves from getting stuck or being in that pause mode where they don't want to make big moves because they don't want to mess things up. They don't want to make more mistakes that they've already made, and they want to make sure they are on the right course, they are on track, they are moving in the right direction. So they are releasing themselves from being stuck and understanding where to go. They're seeing what's the imposed course of action and what they would like to pursue. This becomes known as a result. And underneath, there is a lot of self-love energy that is being released for them. And that's how they're able to see it, which is the most beautiful part. Because when they get more access to, or they embrace the self-loving aspect more, that's when they are more empowered. That's when they get, the channel becomes more clear with the guides, with the divine. And that's also when they have more capacity to love divine feminine, or everyone really, but divine feminine especially. That's when the bond becomes much stronger. And that's, I'm getting that this is another aspect of that impact of the outcome of this situation. Nice. Let's get some messages from divine masculine to divine feminine. Okay. We have, I want to start a family with you. This is the Ten of Pentacles energy, actually. Reach out and time to ground yourself and let me have you. So yeah, like I was saying, they definitely want more time with DF. They want more communication. They want divine feminines to show their interest too, so that they know that they're not knocking on the locked door and they're gonna get rejected, maybe, you know. There is a little bit of that down, and we saw that with Nine of Wands energy too. Like, they want to move forward, they want to offer more, but they're a little bit scared that after everything that went down between you two, divine feminine is not gonna be you know, eager to move forward with more stuff. So they're trying to ground themselves and not get too carried away with emotions and excitement that they have for this connection and for what is to come in the future. But yeah, there is this desire to share more beautiful memories, to spend more time together, whatever it means for you. For some people, it might mean some phone calls. For some people, it might mean some creative projects together, actually, right? Maybe travel, I don't know, whatever it is, but they want more. Let's see what we have from Divine Feminines to the Masculines. Oops. And for masculines watching, for that specific message, if you keep working on that self-love and moving to the happiest direction for yourself, that's when more of Divine Feminine is gonna come in for you. It's a little trick for you there. Okay, I have to pick up the card and I have to get up for that. So I'll do my best to do it quickly and seamlessly. Apologize. Yes. It went too far, unfortunately. Okay, that was okay. I just want you all the time. Oh, that's big. I'm too afraid to talk. I'm a very jealous person. Yeah, so definitely there is still some jealousy towards the karmic partner from Divine Feminine side. And Divine Masculine watching, don't be too too upset about that, or angry, or kind of like thinking that nothing's ever gonna happen because of it. No, it's not the case. It's just that Divine Feminine is also working through their patterns, right? Through their childhood memories and everything that we accumulate in the matter of love and relationships and bonding. And of course, it's very hard to explain to the conscious mind that the person is with someone else, but they actually love me very much. And they're never going to have, what we can have together and what we already have, energetically, emotional. They're never going to have it with that person, right? It's still hard to be okay with it and to calm yourself about it. It takes work, it takes effort. And Divine Feminine is definitely working on it. And that's why they don't want to talk yet, or a lot of them aren't ready to talk about it yet, or to even discuss, what's going on between you two, because they're working through it right now. Also, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So remember that if you understand that you're being reactive or emotional, you're not in your heart space, it's best not to have those conversations, because it will be a lot harder to deal with the consequences later on, and you'll be regretting what you said, what you did. So it's best to kind of leave it till after Tuesday next week. But yeah, there is a big pull. There is a lot of desire, and I can sense, even though we don't have 10 of Cups here, I sense that from Divine Feminine, there's also that 10 of Cup level of love and care and enthusiasm about building the future together. Okay, I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. And I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.